Good morning. It's Saturday, April 18th, and this morning's devotion again is from You Are the Beloved, Henri Nouwen's Daily Devotions. Today's topic is Love Bears Fruit. Against my own best intentions, I find myself continually striving to acquire power. When I give advice, I want to know whether it is being followed. When I offer help, I want to be thanked. When I give money, I want it to be used my way. When I do something good, I want to be remembered. I might not get a statue or even a memorial plaque, but I am constantly concerned that I not be forgotten, that somehow I will live on in the thoughts and deeds of others. But the father of the prodigal son is not concerned about himself. His long-suffering life has emptied him of his desires to keep in control of things. His children are his only concern. To them he wants to give himself completely, and for them he wants to pour out all of himself. Can I give without wanting anything in return? Love without putting any conditions on my love? Considering my immense need for human recognition and affection, I realize that it will be a lifelong struggle. But I'm also convinced that each time I step over this need and act free of my concern for return, I can trust that my life can be truly bear the fruits of God's Spirit. Now that is a tough one. I don't know how many times some of us have said, after all I've done for you, when someone doesn't thank us or give us a consideration that we think we deserve. Remember doing a project and not following someone's advice because I had my own thoughts about what to do, and there was hurt feelings because I didn't follow advice. I thought, wow, that's really something. Or, even in churches, we give gifts, but we like to have it specifically for certain things. And there's nothing wrong with that either. But each of us knows that sometimes we put strings on things. We don't realize it. It can become so much a part of who we are, we put strings on things. And if you know what I mean, that there's got to be something in return instead of giving freely or accepting freely what other people had to give. I have my expectations that you should act this way or that way or whatever, and if you don't, I get angry because I put my expectations on you. I think, when we've gone through this Easter season, Christ gave himself for all of us, and his disciples left him, betrayed him, what have you. He came back, and he offered them continual gifts. And what they did with it was up to them. He offered it along his journeys, and some rejected it and went their own ways and said, forget about it. Jesus didn't concern himself with that. He had things to offer, and whether people accept it or not, it's up to them. But I don't recall if reading Jesus would tell people, if you don't follow my advice, you're going to go to hell, or bad things are going to happen to you. It was just freely given. And whether they accept it or not, it's up to them. So that is something we work on all the time, to just give freely. And hopefully that the gift will be a gift only, and with no strings attached. So anyway, other thing I wanted to talk about too is the picture in the paper, the news graphic. She called at 3 in the afternoon, said I need to do an interview quick. Didn't have time to think of answers. I need a photo right away. Couldn't find one, so I had Ariana take a picture of me in the kitchen. It was probably the worst photo known to man, but that's okay. I get the point. I love the church. I love all of you, and it's just really a pleasure to be there. So, anyway, with all that said, have a great day. Blessings.